Lily stepped into the hostel lobby with a mix of excitement and apprehension. It was her first time away from home, and she wasn't sure what to expect. Sharing a room with 3 other girls felt daunting at first, but soon, they became her closest friends. Every day brought new adventures and challenges. They studied together late into the night, shared secrets under blankets, and laughed until their sides hurt. Lily learned to navigate the hostel's quirks, the noisy plumbing, the strict curfew, and the communal showers. As the months passed, their bond grew stronger. They celebrated birthdays with improvised cakes, comforted each other through heartbreaks, and made plans for their futures. Through it all, Lily discovered her own strength and resilience, supported by her hostel family. When the time came to leave, tears flowed freely as they hugged tightly, promising to stay in touch. Lily walked away from the hostel with memories that would last a lifetime and friendships that had shaped her into the person she had become, a hostel girl, forever bonded with those who shared her journey. The end. Once in a small village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a young magician named Alara. Unlike the flashy magicians who dazzled crowds with elaborate tricks, Alara's magic was subtle and enchanting. Her spells were woven into everyday life, mending broken tools, making flowers bloom, and guiding lost travelers. One autumn evening, the village faced an unprecedented challenge. A mysterious fog rolled in, thick and suffocating, rendering the villagers unable to see or navigate. As days turned into weeks, the fog showed no signs of lifting, and hope began to wane. Alara knew she had to help. She ventured into the heart of the fog, her footsteps muffled by the thick mist. Armed only with her wand and a handful of herbs, she began chanting an ancient incantation passed down through generations. The fog resisted, swirling around her with a mind of its own. But Alara's determination was unwavering. Her voice grew stronger, and her wand glowed with a soft light. Slowly, the fog began to thin, revealing glimpses of the village and the surrounding land. As the last of the fog dissipated, the villagers emerged from their homes, their faces filled with relief and awe. They gathered around Alara, who had collapsed from the effort. In gratitude, they celebrated her bravery with a feast and promised to remember the lesson, that even in the darkest times, there is always a glimmer of light and hope. Alara continued to live among them, her magic now celebrated as the village's true protector. And though she never sought recognition, her quiet, persistent magic ensured that the village remained a place of warmth and wonder for generations to come. The end.
In a small village nestled deep within a forest, there once lived an old wizard named Alaric. He was known far and wide for his wisdom and his ability to create extraordinary magical artifacts. One day, he decided to create a box unlike any other, a box that could grant wishes. Alaric spent weeks working on the box, enchanting it with the purest magic he could muster. Finally, when the box was finished, it shimmered with an ethereal glow. Alaric placed it in the village square with a note that read, "Make a wish, but choose wisely." Word spread quickly throughout the village, and soon people from far and wide came to make their wishes. Some wished for wealth, others for love, and some for power. The box never failed to grant the wish, but always with a twist, a lesson to be learned. One day, a young girl named Alara approached the box. She had heard the stories but was unsure what to wish for. Instead of wishing for something for herself, she wished for the happiness and well-being of everyone in the village. To her surprise, the box glowed brightly and emitted a warm, comforting aura. From that day on, the village prospered like never before. The lesson of the magical box was clear. True happiness often comes not from what you receive, but from what you give and wish for others. Answer: the magical box continued to teach valuable lessons to those who approached it with open hearts and pure intentions, forever changing the lives of those who dared to make a wish. The end.
In a small village nestled deep within a forest, there was a legend of a jinn who haunted an ancient, crumbling mansion. The jinn was said to have been a powerful sorcerer in life, but in death, it became a vengeful spirit, seeking to harm anyone who dared enter its domain. One stormy night, a curious traveler named May ventured into the village. Intrigued by the villagers' warnings about the haunted mansion, she decided to spend the night there, seeking shelter from the relentless rain. As May explored the mansion, she felt an icy chill in the air and heard faint whispers echoing through the corridors. Despite her fear, she pressed on, drawn deeper into the heart of the mansion where the jinn was rumored to reside. Suddenly, May came face to face with the jinn, an ethereal figure shrouded in mist, its eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. The jinn spoke in a voice that echoed with centuries of sorrow and anger, warning May to leave or suffer its wrath. Instead of fleeing, May approached the jinn with empathy, sensing its pain and loneliness. She spoke soothing words, offering understanding and compassion to the spirit. Surprisingly, the jinn's demeanor softened, its form becoming less menacing. Through their conversation, May learned of the jinn's tragic past, a tale of betrayal and unfinished business that bound it to the mansion. Moved by the jinn's story, May vowed to help the spirit find peace. With May's help, the jinn was able to resolve its lingering grievances and finally move on from the mortal realm. As dawn broke, the once haunted mansion stood silent and empty, its dark history now a distant memory.
From that day on, May became known as the traveler who befriended a jinn, and her tale spread throughout the village as a reminder of the power of empathy and understanding in confronting the supernatural. At the end, thanks for watching, and subscribe more videos.